They're going to have to do it with their defense, which has been a very strong defensive side. Top 15 scoring defense in the FBS. Rocco back, shot play. Eskelsen in the clear. First play, touchdown.
Holy guacamole. So you're going to see Brett Eskelsen motions across the formation. They get Fatuala, the safety number 11, in man coverage and run a stop-and-go route on him. And anytime you have a safety in coverage or the corner blitz coming, the wide receivers are licking their chops. Watch him. Just a little head fake to keep his momentum going forward, track the football, and then go score, young man. Go score.
Well, you kind of got the feeling. Bachmeier, play action. He'll throw it to the sideline, and he's got it to Chase Roberts. Did he have it? Yes, the officials say in unison. Over on the sideline for a BYU first down and 13.
You're trying to catch this Iowa State defense off guard.
It's a run for Martin away from the trip set, and he breaks a couple tackles to get across midfield. 2nd and 6. Bachmeier rolling this way. He'll set up, he'll wing it. It's Roberts again, breaking a tackle. Chase Roberts back inside and inside the 5. Trey Bell had him at first, couldn't bring him down. It's a gain of 45.
Go here and wing right back around, or should I the other way, ring back right around, and then he's got Chase Roberts coming underneath, gets his shoulders downhill, makes this throw, and it's accurate, which allows Roberts to get vertical after the catch. Yards after the catch is something that BYU is so good at. Look at his eyes. He's like, I want this right there, and he puts it right on the money, and we should run it.
It's Martin instead. He is in. Touchdown. L.J. Martin, just like that. A response from BYU.
They didn't run quarterback power, but they did run their big back right down the middle of the field, getting through these gaps. Watch how they move. They pull the front side guard.
He is the most consistent starting quarterback in terms of starts consecutively in the FBS, and he hits Cooper Alexander for his 2nd catch of the year.
And he's ready to truly put his stamp on this being his running back.
He had a huge gain in that BYU game 2 years ago. There he hops through a hole and gets stood up by Wall along with Alexander as Sarah was in there first. This defensive line is nasty.
Yes, very nasty, and they rotate guys in there to make sure they stay fresh to rush the passer.
Here's another run. And Sama is not going to go anywhere. He's dumped by Fatuala and company. It's 3rd down.
And you're going to see this as it comes out to the right side of your screen. You see Isaiah Glasker, number 16, is going to show up right here in a hurry with the neck roll on. He gets stiff armed to the ground because
it allows for a 3rd down for this defense. Here comes Latui. He didn't get there. Instead, it goes to the sideline, and that is a 1st down for Iowa State and Gabe Burkle. So 2 tight ends have catches already.
Tanner Wall, number 28 for BYU.
Backed again on the money to the 32. It's Chase Sowell with his first catch.
Rocco back in rhythm.
2nd and short, typically a running down for Iowa State. Tendency-wise, it's Tyler Moore with this catch. That's just the 6th time all year. Good news is Iowa State has a kicker again. They had an offensive lineman kick 2 weeks ago against Colorado. Kyle Conrady, who legitimately got the biggest round of applause in pregame lineup announcements, sticks it through for a 10-7 Cyclone lead. Could have been more. They've done it a combined 31 times this year, going for it on 4th down. Bachmeier is hit, and he is dropped. Will McLaughlin got in there and took him down, loss of 8.
Yes, Will McLaughlin is coming off the edge. He's going to get inside. Blitz, they don't even really see him that well. He comes through off of the guard and gets right in there on Bear Bachmeier before he has an opportunity to get rid of the football. When you have our young freshman.
It's a handoff. It's Kingston. And Parker Kingston gets him out of that shadow of the end zone at least. They just needed some yards.
Giving your guys confidence, and we'll talk about how they're actually attacking this BYU defense after this.
He'll throw it to the left, and he'll get it out for Alexander. You see Max Alford in at linebacker for BYU. Against these tight ends, you can't afford to lose linebackers. To the outside, Hansen past Alford and Tanner Wall, knocking him out of bounds. It's a gain of 16.
When you talk about the injury, I want you to watch Max Alford right here. As this play comes out, direct snap to the back, he's supposed to fill that gap. He does it, and he ends it.
There's some motion from the receiver spot. He's looking this direction, and once again, he's got Carson Brown, a wide receiver, off the motion from Eli Green. For the 27. It's a delay. It's Hansen. He's got the outside. Hansen first down and more. And he is brought to the paint by Wall again. Boy, these safeties are being forced into run stopping quite a bit so far.
Yeah, they are. And they're going to pull the backside tackle and the backside guard to get out in front of Carson Hansen. And all he does is bounce.
It's 10 players with a touch, by the way, for Iowa State so far. Here he is again. Hansen gets bopped at the 7 by Talon Alfrey. These tight ends are all in on a second down run. It is straight ahead off the spin. It's Hansen again. He's got a first down in the arms of Wall. This is a highly physical, stout team. First and goal. Back to the ground. It is Hansen, and he is in. Touchdown, Cyclones.
And they're going to bring the motion inside to block the edge. But this is just Carson Hansen getting downhill.
The country third down percentage. This is a 3rd and 3 with Rex in the backfield. Nice pickup by him and a catch by Kingston. And the ball came out, but this play is dead. Jamison Patton knocked it free. It's a first down BYU, and Rex certainly helped. 2nd and 20. For BYU with Rex in to lead block for Bachmeier, and he is spun around and taken down by McDonough. Delighted to be there with his teammates, and it's 3rd down. 3rd and forever. They've got to get into Iowa State territory at the 46. This is caught off the deflection by Carson Ryan. Ebel got a hand on it. It ends up with Ryan, and now your conversation in 3. From the 25, the officials did confer. It looked like they assessed an illegal formation penalty. And now another big run for Sama against BYU. That is a very similar run to one he had 2 years ago in Provo.
Oh my goodness, watch this guy. Gets 2 guys to go outside, and then he gets vertical. I'm a saying, I'm a Sama Napusa. Come on now.
A long jump star in high school. Abu Sama back on the block. With glue on those fingertips. 24. Goodness.
Watch this. Benjamin Bramer. Ooh, look, Ma. One hand.
Good God. Just stapled the ball to his hand. Becht. Pressure coming. It's intercepted. Picked off on the sideline by Lutui. That was Max Alford with the pressure, the replacement for Acera, speeding it up.
He's just going to be Johnny on the spot after the pressure from Max Alford. Hey, you going to throw it to me? Well, I guess I'm going to catch it then. BYU with the ball. He's a former corner from last year, or safety from last year.
Bachmeier heaves it middle of the field. Kingston. Parker Kingston, the track star from high school, is out of bounds across the 35.
Really nice job. A lot of eye candy. You got this guy coming across. You got a fake from the back. And then watch how Bear Bachmeier navigates this. Moves up in the pocket and delivers a strike to Parker Kingston, who finishes it. Look at his eyes. Stays downfield, not worried about the rush. Great protection from the offensive line. They're going to need more of that from Bear Bachmeier because...
2nd down. Pressure from the safety spot. They'll get to Bachmeier. He is sacked. It's Will McLaughlin again. They had to pick one of the free runners to pick up, Robert.
Yes. He's got to settle in and deliver the ball.
He needs a field goal from Will Farron, who has hit from 56 this year. A bit of a high snap, but Farron drives through it and knocks it home. BYU is within 7 with all that's gone poorly against this Iowa State team that has tight ends that play like wide receivers sometimes. Here comes Latui. He got to Becht again. It's Hansen out of the backfield. Man, Evan Johnson. 2nd and 7 for Rocco and his Iowa State offense. It's Hansen again, flowing to the right, and then he goes through the tunnel. Man, did he hit the gas pedal. It's a first down. You talk about decisively hitting a hole. He did it right there.
Number 24, when he comes in, it's all power and all speed on the outside.
Clean pocket. Over the middle. Burkle, the tight end. Oh, Jack Kelly spins him down. You have to figure out every play how to use him if you're Jay Hill. 3rd down for his defense back. Oh, soft spot right in the middle of the defense at the 45 for Burkle again on Kelly.
That's exactly what I'm getting at.
Sama back in. Looking for a big play. He's got it. Sama, a little hurdle to the 40-yard line. The ball came out.
Champion long jumper, and you're going to just see this guy gets all the way to the outside. Number 70, Trevor Bohr, he ends up blocking Jack Kelly, which springs Abu Sama. And I don't just mean springs him for that long jump right there, but springs him into the open field. And we'll talk about that after this play.
You saw the runway there. That's a direct snap. It is Hansen on the run. Oh, that's nifty. How about that?
Catched it. I caught it in motion. What am I talking about?
Who needs grammar when you have that kind of athleticism? It's a first down for Hansen and Iowa State. Satuala and Latui combine on the tackle. Townsend in there as well. 4 tight end set. Rocco Becht goes to the only non-tight end in the pattern. It's Townsend right at the line to gain.
But here, look at all these guys on the line of scrimmage for BYU.
Short toss. Hansen to the outside. He turns it upfield. He wants to score, and Tanner Wall puts up the blockade. It is 1st and goal for Iowa State. They love that toss play.
Got to show love to the big fellas up front. You're talking about Dylan Barrett pulling outside. You get Carson. He reads it.
1st and goal. They go right back to Hansen again, directly to him, to the goal line. Let's see. Touchdown, his 2nd.
Yeah, you're just talking about Carson Hansen getting downhill. You talk about the center and the guard double teaming here to move. Big people movers. Hansen running so hard, he knocked his own guy down on his way to the end zone. Left tackle James Neal, the 3rd. But Jim Boniface, as my man Jason Benetti pointed out so eloquently, is doing an amazing job with these direct snaps. This is an interesting one as we get close to the end of the first half.
Bear Bachmeier running behind Ryan and his brother Tiger, who's now pushing him. Somebody please call animal control. He's to the 14. Bachmeier on 4th down. He's going to run. Bachmeier, a block from Navahine, and it's a 1st and goal for BYU inside the 10.
And now Trey Bell smartly backs off in coverage.
Yeah, he's up top. Bachmeier looks off that matchup. Back of the end zone, touchdown, Kingston. BYU always has a counterpunch.
Now, I want you guys to watch. They're going to run a flat route by Carson Ryan, and Parker Kingston is going to get over the top and run a middle-of-the-field route. Bear Bachmeier takes his eyes to the top, brings them back, and unleashes the dragon right over the top of the linebackers. That 2-ball, Parker Kingston is amazing at finding the holes in the defense, especially versus zone. And right there, he allows BYU House of Chaos.
Yeah. And this is going to be probably the end of the half. It's a hit by Anisi Purcell.
I mean, that is a difficult visual for the quarterback.
They rushed 4, and they almost got there. Bachmeier off platform, got it downfield to Roberts, and a 1st down for Chase Roberts. What a throw.
Really good job of Bear Bachmeier here, just seeing the field. He didn't see it on the run, but he saw it on the throw. Right here, they left.
It is 1st down to the 38 already in Iowa State territory. Bachmeier scanning, looking and firing this way. That drops right in there for Kingston, who took a shot. He just had to sit there and wait. He could have waved for a fair catch. It's a gain of 20.
Yeah, and this is a very late developing play here. They're going to run double unders with a corner route by Parker Kingston, and he gets jammed up, so it throws off the timing. He's open early. He's also open late. Nice job of Bear Bachmeier delivering him a catchable ball right there.
It's Rex, and they had him going horizontally immediately. Cooper Ebel with the stop. It's 3rd and goal. 4th down. It's kick time for Farron. They will take the 3. So Ted and Bramer in motion there. Here comes pressure again. Down he goes. It's Pau'uha who gets in there. That's his first sack this year for Viliami Pau'uha.
Viliami Pau'uha, you're going to see him right here off the edge of the defense. Gets inside. Those inside moves, man, give you a direct line of attack to the quarterback. Inside out, a lot of times it's hard for them to spin out of those. To make a play for you. Look for him to look for his guy, Brett Eskison.
Beck sees the pressure. Pau'uha couldn't get him, and he is out of bounds. He was pushed to the sideline to set up a 4th down. Nice. When he got here in June, has the controls of the offense. His first throw is a catch. It is Roberts again, changing direction. Big play man, Chase Roberts. He's been so good for them on 1st down this year.
Yeah, he does. And you're just going to see them once again doing all these releases, and Chase Roberts is going to come sit down and hook up right in the middle off of a choice route. Boom. Get vertical and then go get those yards after the catch. One thing that BYU told us is that Iowa State's defense loves to hit guys hard, but they don't wrap up.
Yeah.
Right there, they didn't wrap up.
So it's a trade-off, you're saying, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
As a receiver, you have to feel that, shut it down a little bit so you can make a catch right in the right hole.
It's a run for Rex behind Carson Ryan, who's been so good in the pass game the past couple weeks. Bachmeier picking his way and pushed by Navahine for a 1st down. 1st down, it's a Bachmeier run. Straight ahead, Bear Bachmeier, touchdown! Again, BYU takes the lead.
There's that quarterback run in the red zone that I've been talking about all day long. They're going to pull both the backside guard and the backside tackle.
Rocco Beck to the offense, trying to bounce back and find the lead again. Hansen straight up the zipper. Hansen might go. They track him down. It's Alexander inside the 15 down to the 10. That one for 65, for 75.
And just watch this offensive line gobble up all these guys in the middle, split the defense, and Carson Hansen, boom, makes the right cut, and it's downhill immediately. Woo! If he had a little more speed, he wouldn't have got run down. But that was a great run right there.
For the tie late in the 3rd quarter. Low snap. The kick is on the way, and it is good. Bachmeier had to rush it to the end zone. Caught. Kingston is there. Parker Kingston, touchdown out of nowhere. Bear Bachmeier with pressure in his face uncorks a gem.
Now I want you guys to watch right here is Marcus Neal. He's going to pressure off the edge, and Parker Kingston is going to run a vertical route off of it, a slant and go type. And Bear, we're not at that point quite yet, but he knows what it takes to be effective in the 4th quarter. Oh my
Intercepted, taken away from Burkle. It's Satuwala to the end zone for a touchdown. He got beaten on the opening play touchdown. Satuwala's revenge gives BYU the lead.
And you see him right there.
Bramer at the bottom of the formation. They'll roll that direction. Beck is hit, and he's knocked down. It's Alford again. Rocco Beck got hit. It is 4th down coming up. It's a loss of 2.
But get a quick stop to allow this offense to get back on the field and potentially get within 7.
It's a run, and look out. Bachmeier has a 1st down. It's a gain of 12.
I call this the anything you can do, we can do better play. They're going to bring these 2 tight ends across the well. But these guys do have talent. He wants to help them be successful.
Beck got it away for Townsend. And it's a 1st down to the 38. Tanner Wall with the stop. More basic coverage patterns, and they're taking the 15s when they're available. Here comes Schoonover, and he got him. Bodie Schoonover takes down Beck.
And this is just what you call a nice individual effort right here for Bodie Schoonover. He's going to get off the ball. That's the first thing. Then gets his...
They're going to go for the 18. Beck, here comes Johnson. He gets away for a moment, and down he goes. Schoonover has been a total menace on this drive.
On the back end, you dodge one guy, but then you got a whole bunch of other Cougars coming to track you down.
Here we go. Game on the line. BYU gets there anyway, only rushing 3. It's intercepted by Johnson. Very fitting. Evan Johnson has been awesome in the secondary for BYU, and the Cougars with 1:14 to go have it back. Effort here.
There he is, Akana number 13 coming off the edge, smashes Rocco Beck, doesn't even allow him to get fully through this throw, and then there's our guy Evan Johnson, who has been making plays all day long in the pass game, in the run game, making tackles in the open field. Seals the deal for the BYU Cougars, who come down to Ames.
Forward, I believe we've had a timeout, so the clock is stopped at 20 seconds. The teams are walking onto the field. The clock operator is the only person who doesn't think the game is over, and in 15 seconds now it will be. First time BYU is 8-0 to start a year in back-to-back seasons. Something special is happening in Provo.